How to respond to victim's revelation. If an athlete discloses sexual harassment, there are many reactions that survivors of assault can experience. For traumatic events in general, it's important to know there is no one standard reactions to the trauma of harassment. Some people respond immediately, while others have delayed reactions, sometimes months or even years later. Some have adverse effects for a long period of time, while others recover rather quickly. Reactions can change over time. If an athlete discloses sexual harassment, some who have suffered from trauma find the energy to help others with the challenge of coping, only to later become discouraged or depressed. The impact of sexual harassment will be different for each person and may occur on several levels: physically, emotionally, spiritually, economically, and mentally. Survivors may experience some of the following responses: fear responses to reminders of abuse or assault, pervading sense of anxiety, wondering whether it is possible to ever feel safe again, re-experience abuse or assault over and over again through flashbacks, problems concentrating and staying focused on the task at hand, guilty feelings, developing a negative self-image, feeling dirty inside or out, anger, depression, disruptions in close relationships, and others. What should you do? Believe the survivor and accept what you hear without judgment. Recognize the person has experienced trauma, and as a team member, athlete, or friend, it's essential to listen and provide support without judgment. Respect the survivor's right to decide whether or not to respond to the assault to the police or to accept any more professional help. Understand that you cannot control how the survivor feels or fix the problem. Be a good listener, to be patient. Help the survivor regain a sense of control over her or his life. Support the decision and choices that survivor makes without passing judgment. Try not to tell the survivor what to do. Respect the survivor's needs for privacy. If the survivor needs to be alone, respect the decision. Do not suggest that the survivor move on with her or his life and forget about the rape, assault, or abuse. The survivor needs the opportunity to work through the trauma of the assault and begin the healing process. Tips for taking with survivors of sexual assault. It is not always easy to know what to say when somebody tells you that they have been sexually harassed, especially if they are in the same team, trainer, or member of the board. For a survivor, disclosing to someone they care about can be very difficult, so we encourage you to be as supportive and not judgmental as possible. I believe you. It took a lot of courage to tell me about this. It can be extremely difficult for survivors to come forward and share their story. They may feel ashamed, concerned that they won't be believed, or worried they will be blamed. Leave any why questions or investigations to the experts. Your job is to support this person. Be careful not to interpret calmness as a sign that the event did not occur. Everyone responds to traumatic events differently. The best thing you can do is to believe them. It's not your fault. You did not anything to deserve this. Survivors may blame themselves, especially if they know the perpetrator personally. Remind the survivor, maybe even more than once, that they are not to blame. You are not alone, I care about you and I'm here to listen or help in any way I can. Let the survivor know that you are there for them and willing to listen to their story if they are comfortable sharing it. Assess if there are people in their life they feel comfortable going to, and remind them that there are service providers who will be able to support them as they heal from the experience. I'm sorry this happened. This shouldn't have happened to you. Acknowledge that the experience has affected their life. Phrases like, this must be really tough for you, or I'm so glad you are sharing this with me, help to communicate empathy. There is no timetable when it comes to recovering from sexual harassment. Avoid judgment. It can be difficult to watch a survivor struggle with the effects of sexual assault or an extended period of time. Avoid phrases that suggest they are taking too long to recover, such as, you have been acting like this, or why now, or how much longer we will feel this way. Check in periodically. The event may have happened a long time ago, but that doesn't mean the pain is gone. Check in with the survivor to remind them you still care about their well-being and believe their story. Know your resources. You are a strong supporter, but that doesn't mean you are equipped to manage someone else's health. Become familiar with resources you can recommend to a survivor, such as the Me Too Greece telephone, that is 1555. In addition, you can find more information in the police office. Also, the SOS hotline for parents, young adults and teenagers telephone is 1056. Hotline for any more information of cybercrime is 11188. It is often helpful to contact your local sexual assault service provider for advice on medical care and laws surrounding sexual harassment. If someone you care about is considering suicide, learn the warning signs and often help and support. For more information about suicide prevention, please visit the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline or call 1018 anytime, day or night. Encourage them to practice good self-care during this difficult time. Thank you.